Hey besties, it's your girl Only Luana, and big thank you and big shout out to watching Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you probably haven't subscribed, so what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now and stay tuned to see what Only Luana talks about and get all the juiciest gist. Thank you.
Exciting afternoon here on Gossip Gala, and my name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Plenty Plenty, aka Gossip Body. When you see my face, you know for sure it's time to gossip. But of course, I'm not early. I'm here with the most beautiful, most talented, most gorgeous, the baddest of the
Okay.
baddest.
Yeah, tell them. Tell them.
Should I continue?
Continue. Hello, guys. Obviously, it's the baddest of the baddest, Only Luana. And you know how I told you that
Tell me,
next
love.
time I'm going to try this your whole AKA
AKA,
thing.
yeah, let's hear
so
it now.
I figured it out.
Okay.
So obviously, it's your girl, Only Luana, AKA Minister of Enjoyment, AKA Monumental, AKA Intercontinental,
Come on.
AKA I will live forever.
Oh, it's
Is
not a ninth life to it now. Something around the
Minister
fact
of
that
Enjoyment
Okay.
now. It goes all
Aye.
round.
It's
It goes. See, I just stole
planning.
that Shalu Puppy's the song. You know the song I'm talking
okay,
about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
do.
it just makes sense. Like
I love
it
it.
describes me. So that's that.
Energy, Minister of Enjoyment. 101.
101.
001 rather.
No,
Okay,
01 is
Is the video right? So let's say
I'm
101.
101.
Aye.
101.
Hallelujah,
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
I love it. So tell me, what have you been doing with your time?
Well, okay.
A
So
lot, yeah?
I've just been really busy, getting ready for law school and just putting my life together, going to the gym, trying to eat healthy. Obviously my other shoots, my other modeling gigs, that
Yeah.
too. So yeah, just been really busy.
I love it.
What
At
about
least
you?
money is entering the account.
It's,
That's more
it's
important.
long. It's heavy and
as a
long.
minister of enjoyment, what are you expecting?
Do you understand?
Do you understand?
It comes with the job.
Aye.
What about you? How
I
have
love
you
it.
been?
Well, not far fetched from all the things you've stated. For me, it's also putting my life together. Again, it's a new year, so in all of us,
You're
that
still
roads
saying it's
goes.
a new year.
Yeah, it's a new year
My
because
love, this year, baby.
This year?
This year is wrapping.
It's
It's
wrapping.
wrapping
Ah.
up. It's already wrapping
No,
up.
I
If you
get your
ask
point.
me, it's already wrapping up. It's moving too quick.
Hey,
January was just,
It was just yesterday.
but I'm talking about like we're already entering April, so it's
yeah.
just like,
What exactly is going on?
what's
You
going
get person
on?
where they push
And
am.
April, summer is literally like 2-3 months away. Like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? The year literally was meant to have just started, but all of a sudden we're
It's
already
about to
here.
end. I feel you. I get your
Just
point.
start
Actually.
writing your next year's resolution,
Ah,
sir,
ah,
because it's
it's
approaching.
deep, oh.
Soon come.
Well, that's actually right. That's true, Sha. All right, let's quickly go straight into Street X. Let's see what's going on there. The first one I see here say, one thing I literally can't stand is being ignored. This is giving me entitlement thing, but let me quickly go on. And it says, yes, to some extent. But it says, if you are busy, say so. If you're not in the mood to talk, just say so and communicate. I feel like we're going to
No,
have.
you know,
I feel like we're going to have different opinions to this particular tip. But let me hear your point.
Let me
first.
tell you why. I
me.
hear her because like I feel like she's talking about, terms of being like ignored like in a relationship or like in a partnership. And I kind of like it is very jarring, like you're getting to know someone, you're talking to someone or just whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And then like you're getting ignored. So it's like where do you want the and like how do you want me to even, take you serious? But in the other aspects of like, okay, let me say like in general relationship,
Yeah.
like let's say like, someone is busy or like someone has like, emergencies or like, unforeseen circumstances. I still feel like it's not that hard to literally, let someone know, hey, I'm busy. I probably can't speak to you
Yeah.
today or as
Yeah.
often, like understand. And, I'll speak to you when I can. It's better than, blatantly just ignoring someone,
the person or
knowing
airing
that
the
someone
person.
is literally trying to reach out to you for whatever like the purpose may be. It is very triggering. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is why I said maybe not entitlement should be put the right word, right? But this is how I see life. In as much as I'm texting you and I'm trying to, hey, what's going on with you? And you keep airing my messages or you keep ignoring them. I feel like when it comes to me, I feel like no messages, no reply actually still means a reply. So if you're not giving me a reply, even if I've texted so many times and I don't get a feedback on what's going on with you, I'll just hands up, because again, it just automatically means that there's something going on with you and you probably don't want to share it, or in situations where you don't probably even want to talk to me. So why do I have to keep being bothered? Why should I even be angry?
But that's
Because
what I'm
again,
saying.
it also
It
means
depends
that
on
I'm
the
expecting.
situation.
I think it
No,
depends on the
and the
relationship.
situation,
It's
and
the
like, and like,
relationship.
no, the situation and like what exactly, like, you're reaching out to the person for, that like you're being ignored in question. But all in general, I feel like. And I feel like the ones that you're describing is probably like, okay, like you're getting to know someone, and then all of a sudden, like, that person ignores you, or like starts
Right,
ghosting you.
right.
It's okay, like get the message, like that's clear.
That's
But in
fun.
terms of where, like, you're already like in an established, relationship, or like friendship or whatever, and like you're reaching out to someone for a purpose, and like they're ignoring you, it's very jarring, and I don't think it's a nice thing to do, honestly.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Of course, it's not a nice thing. I am not saying it is a nice thing. I am just saying that me in person, I try as much as possible not to expect things from people. I allow you to do your thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that just in case you probably start acting up, I'm not going to feel it. So it's easy for me to just, hands up and just allow you do your thing. That's literally just how I am. And I think it's way easier that way, so that you probably don't get hurt. Because now she's saying, oh, you're angry about it, you're pissed about it. Trust me, baby, I'm not going to be angry. I'm not going to be pissed, because again, I don't have any expectation. I don't feel entitled. I'm allowing you to do your thing. Whether it's a relationship that has been established, whether it's a relationship that we're just starting up, regardless, I just feel like we should come in terms to understand that humans to be humans. Do you understand?
Yeah.
There are people that even times where you feel like, oh, you're supposed to address a certain situation, they want to just sweep it, under the carpet and all. So I'm not bad at, no vex. And I think
All
people
right.
should start, probably, I don't know if it's waking up, that's the right word, but you guys should just move past it, because again, that's human
Don't
nature.
kill me.
All right, moving on to the next one. This one say, having a female friend will make you realize that women are the problem. So me, I just started having friends of recent. Oh, now this year, now I start. So I think only
Wait,
should,
read that again.
share light on this. And it says, having a female friend will make you realize that women are the problem. Do you agree?
Oh, word.
Yeah, isn't that word?
No, honestly.
Tell me about
no,
it.
and I didn't really, fully understand this statement until I moved back to Lagos. And I don't want to, like, bring that whole stereotype of, like, Lagos
Lagos women.
girls, Lagos babes, or whatever. But yeah, man, like, some women are actually the problem. I can't
Tell
lie.
me some things
And
you've
which
heard
is why,
or they
which
have done
is
to you that will make
it's
you
not
want
even
to.
some things that they've done to me.
So-
it's just some things that we're like, okay, like, like, so for example, like you could befriend someone, right? And like you guys are like friends, like you're talking, and then let's say, for example, you choose to introduce this person to like your boyfriend or whatever. Do you know that like there are some women who actually go behind your
Ew.
back, go and message your boyfriend, will be doing things with your boyfriend on the low, and like they'll come at your face and be smiling. Not just that, like just in terms of where, like, they just like to start problems.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you could literally, like, I can't go to a club, like I can't like go to a restaurant and like meet women, because
Yeah.
like Lagos girls are just not friendly, they're just not nice, and they're just not approachable. Like, even in going to the club, it's like you go to the club, right? If you don't come with your friends or like your own person, like
You're
your
going
own
to be
friend,
alone.
you're gonna feel weird, because it's like
Yeah.
everyone's gatekeeping, everyone is just like
Boundaries,
yeah,
baby.
it's just weird, and I don't like it. And Lagos girls don't understand the word loyalty or girl code. They don't get it. They never have. I don't know
Oh,
if
wow.
they ever will. But they don't.
Well, this is
I've
a lot
heard
of
too
bullets
many
that has been short
stories.
round.
Honestly.
So I kind of get your point, and I feel that's why I've always, felt a certain way when it comes to mingling with people, especially women. I mean, I was literally very young for me to know that, nah, I don't think I want to have girls in my life, to be honest. Very young to know that, because the thing the person served me, it was more than breakfast, you understand? But yeah, I've also come in terms to understand that. See, I think understanding that humans will be humans, just having that mentality, I feel like it brings you peace. So regardless of what anybody does at the end of the day, you really don't feel it. And you see the story you're talking about.
Yeah.
It has happened so many times. You ever
It
talking
happens
boyfriend,
to
even
many-
husband.
No, it's like it's just that's
It's
what
a
I'm
bunch
saying.
of stories,
It's
you know?
all around. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, they're not loyal.
No, I get-
they're
I
not
get your point.
friendly.
Mhm.
They're not nice. You know, they're just problematic. You know, they want
Oh,
what
no.
is not theirs.
Yeah.
You know, they just don't care about anything but themselves. And
Be alright.
I don't think, you know, that's how women are meant to be in general, like, you know, women
Women
relationships.
supporting
I feel
women.
like, yeah, like, you know, more women supporting women, but I'm
Just
all-
like the
I'm
just
all-
like the guys.
Yeah, but I'm all
No,
like,
you
in
see,
this
you see
Lagos-
guys there. You see that bro code you're talking about. They are,
That's what
they
I'm
are so
saying.
big on
no,
it.
see, for example, you rarely see, you know, a guy, you know, do their guy dirty, or
Dirty,
like, you know,
yeah.
fall out with their
True,
guy
true,
over,
true.
you know, a girl. It's even cases where, like, for example, let's say, like, you know, a guy is with someone, right? Okay, let's say like a girl is like sleeping between, you know,
Yeah.
two guys, like
the
in the
guys
same
that
friendship
that be
group,
doing the joke.
and like the girl thinks like they don't know.
Yeah.
Well, actually, like they know, but like they're not gonna like, you know, fumble like their relationship.
Yeah.
Rather, they're gonna play the game and literally make you look useless or stupid.
I'm
and
so
and
sorry,
then
but
when you
yeah.
find out, they're gonna carry on with their own friendship and you're gonna feel so stupid. But girls, on the other hand, they will fight you. They will drag you. They will do all sorts. And just for a man that barely even cares about you is
Do you
insane to
understand?
me.
No, it's honestly,
very
it's
insane to
insane.
me.
Yeah. Well, we'll be all right. Again, you guys should stop expecting too much from people. That
Really?
way you see you have peace of mind. I swear to God, you have. All right. The last tweet here says Nigerian bosses go right. God is in control, but break no they work.
Hey,
Who did this
heavy
now?
on no heavy
Who
on
did this
heavy on
now?
that break doesn't work though. Heavy on that break doesn't work though. And you see one thing I hate, like
Tell me.
especially when I'm driving, and you see them like so much like in phase one.
Yeah.
What do you call them? All these corporate buses,
Yes,
all these
yes.
stupid white buses, bro. They're the most annoying.
Oh Lord.
Annoying vehicles on the road. They don't know how to drive. They don't ever traffic case. Their brakes are literally never almost working, bro.
Yeah.
They're just very reckless. And you know what? They don't care about, you know, being reckless because like it's a commercial vehicle, right?
Yeah.
So it's like wreck it, do as you please. It doesn't really matter. And it's very annoying. It's
I'm not
very,
going to lie.
very
It
triggering.
seems-
You guys need to go and
But
fix that
I
your
feel like
brain.
this bullet is too direct. I don't know what Tido was actually thinking because which one is the like the boss in the like the boss probably like at the back or somewhere. You literally see it here boldly written, "God is in control," but they break. You know they work. That's a lot, guys. All right, let's click on the short break to come back. Today's gossip for you. Stay with us.
Oh, let's talk about things in Nige. Most of the man them sucking Gary, the rest them eating rice. One fight for a little force since Tinubu came and increased the price. It's your boy Kid Drastic. And shout out to Gossip Gala. You can come on here to watch best gossips and trendy stories and this thing. So stay safe. Bless.
And I'm Chinne.
And together we are
Ndinne. And we are ex-housemates of Big Brother Naija Season 9.
No Lose Guard edition. Big shout out to Gossip Gala.
Yes, because that's where you get all the premium teas
Premium, not only premium teas, but also educative gist. Come on. And that's on period.
Don't go nowhere.
Hey, besties. Now it's time to gossip. The Ame boy in me is excited.
Excited.
Oh, Jesus.
It's too excited,
Oh,
baby.
my Lord. All right, we're starting off with Ricardo Banks as he stirs controversy with posts threatening to expose demonic entertainment players.
Do it.
Hallowed.
I said
hallowed.
do it.
You said you should do it.
I said do it.
Let me quickly read it. And it said Nigerian artist Ricardo Banks has ignited controversy with a recent social media post on social media in which he threatened to expose certain demonic figures within the entertainment industry. In a statement, he expressed intentions to participate in an interview to shed light on individuals who either on individuals who, through ignorance or malevolence, hinder the progress of emerging artists, right? Then we have here banks highlighted that many young artists fall under the influence of these individuals, leading to slowed careers or complete discouragement from pursuing their dreams. You know why I consider this story to be very interesting?
What?
Again, I don't want to start. I don't want to start with the angle of why is this guy clout chasing? Because if you want to say something, bro, say it, state it. You don't need to go to a podcast to say it. I don't know if you get my point. But again, if you feel like you need a podcast
he
to...
feels like
to,
he needs like the big,
and that's what I'm saying.
big platform, like interviews or
my
whatever.
guy,
to, like,
you don't...
let out the
let's be
tea.
for real. Let's be for real.
You know,
the reason why we're even
I
talking about this
like
today...
when someone,
Tell me.
typically, like when someone wants to actually, like, go big, name drop, like all these controversy things, they typically, like, like look for, like, interviewers, like, big handles to,
That'll
like,
come and
carry
ask
the
them.
news. Yeah. But my thing is that personally, I want to know who the demons are. Like, I want to
can't
know
wait,
what he's
though.
talking about.
Yeah, me too.
I want to know what he's talking about for real.
I can't wait.
because
Given that
he
it's
must be
also
talking
like...
about something.
Yeah, given that it's also like Nigerian music industry
Do you
that is trying to
understand?
shake. So let's know who the
Let
demon
the
is.
table shake.
People that
Let me
doing
know
demonic things.
Let me know who, according to Ricardo Bank, whose songs I will stop singing. But then again, like, we don't even know what he's saying is going to be. Like, I just
If
wanna
it's
hear.
true. And that's the
wanna hear what-
problem. Everybody just comes out and say things without evidence. Do not use
You gotta
allegedly.
explain,
Do not
you
use
explain.
allegedly.
No evidence.
Oh my guy, you're
Allegedly,
copying.
though. Allegedly.
Wahala. But I mean, let's talk a bit about what exactly is going on in the industry, right? Most of the things that he stated was more about you. I mean, you have like record label holders and like probably like the managers and all.
Yeah.
They'll bring these people in, like people that you want to manage, and at the end of the day, you don't allow them go, or you start telling them something around, or the money that you spent, reach the amount so they can bring. There's a lot of things about it. But what do you think about it?
Yeah, typically, like, that's very accurate. You hear these stories often.
Yeah.
Even like with the little like record labels and things like that.
Yeah.
You see how, like, pretty much, like, one thing I've always understood about record labels, and
me.
not to be like too extreme, but I feel like to an extent it's a form of slavery, right? Because obviously, like,
Should we use that word?
no,
Is that not
that's
like a
why,
big word?
No, see, that's why I said it may be like to an extent,
to
though.
an extent,
It's a form of slavery because obviously, like, you're signed to this label, right? So
Yeah.
it's like you're doing blah
can't
blah
do any
blah,
other thing.
and like everything you're doing is pretty much tied to them.
Yeah.
Your royalties and everything is tied to them, and it's like obviously like you have a contract for a certain period of time, right? But you see how most artists come out and talk about how they can't get out of their contract.
Yeah.
They can't get out of their contract. And you tend to wonder why, but it happens way too often.
True.
And that's just because, like, these record label holders will literally use anything to hold you and pull you in. And that's why you typically, hear the phrase, oh, they sold their soul, or
Yeah.
they're taking souls, or whatever, like in the whole industry, because it's just like there's so much, like, dominance and control over your life, not just
Yeah.
like your music in general, but like also like your personal
your
life
personal lives,
and
yes, true,
everything.
true,
And
true,
yeah,
true.
so
But
I mean, there are demons in the industry.
Yeah, because-
but
Okay, that's exactly what I want to touch on a bit. Now, when he used that phrase demonic,
Yeah.
I also want to, I don't know, but I feel like there's also like that belief system
Illuminati
underneath,
now.
right?
Illuminati.
Chop am. You dey get the one, you dey get the OT, understand?
When they'll say
How-
this person
how do you-
has signed to Illuminati, this person
Exactly.
has joined. Did you hear when
They said Rema to his party.
Yeah, when they said when Ashake sang that song something Mr. Money said the devil to my something like
Yeah,
that, they
yeah,
were like,
yeah.
oh yeah, Ashake
This
has
one don't
gone to go and join
join.
Illuminati
Anyway.
too. So has Rema. But sometimes
Tell
some
me.
of these artists actually like use all these things as like strategic ways to like promote themselves, because they
Exactly.
know that like okay, if they do this, people will talk and assume what they want to assume, so it's
Right.
like why not just get people talking to whatever.
I'm
So
so-
it may be true, it may
Yeah.
not be true, but there are demons. Not like everywhere,
there are
Sha.
demons.
Not just in the industry,
And there
everywhere,
are demons.
but there are demons around. We just don't know who the demons are, who the real demons are, who the fake demons
And we
are.
can't wait for Ricardo to tell us who the demons
He should
are.
name drop. I
And
want to know.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
Okay,
what
if you
he
want
should
to
name drop.
spill.
Name drop.
You don't need the
But he wants
podcast.
to go bigger. He wants to go big or
Abeg.
go home.
Oh yeah, now let's see. I mean, part of one of the podcasts I think I would love to see him on should be Honest Bunch. Let's see him there because those ones they know how to break down the story very well. So that so that we hear the in total. You understand? Exactly. So I mean, can't wait for that. Fingers crossed. We'll know the demons are very, very soon, right?
Amen.
Amen.
According to recorded
All right, the
know.
next story here says outrage as Peller drags TikTokers doing 30 days rant challenge. Ranty.
That's not even how he said it. He was
Tell
like,
me that.
It's not nancy. Like, you know,
Oh, yeah, I'm doing pots to it, yeah.
that his accent, like,
It's
I'm
so
actually
fun.
wondering, is
It's
that
fun.
how like he actually like
No, that's not. Of
pronounces
course, that's not how we
rants?
talk.
Rancy. Rancy.
I
Go on
beg you, just
Rancy on
leave me alone, I
Instagram.
beg. Well, let me quickly read this out. And it says Nigerian content creator Peller recently criticized individuals participating in the 30-day rant challenge on TikTok, expressing concern that their government-focused grievances could lead to the platforms banned and negatively impact creators who rely on it for income. He urged participants to voice their complaints on on other platforms such as Instagram to avoid jeopardizing TikTok's availability in Nigeria. So I really don't know why they're after him. Let's be for real, because
I understand why they're after him.
So see, I get it. But again, I feel like there are some people that when they come on social media to talk, you just know that these ones they play. Do you understand? And Peller is one of those persons that should not be taken seriously. I wonder how you guys take him very seriously. Like for every time that he's doing something on social media, you will know he's joking.
No, but you know
this
does not seem like a joke. And there are certain things you honestly,
cannot talk about.
No, that you don't joke about.
But do you know that what some of the things that he said, there's an atom of truth in it. Yes, because if you guys keep going on and on, I'm not saying people should not do it though. What I'm saying is if you guys keep doing the whole rant on social on TikTok, trust me, it can be banned. You guys know how it is in this country now. Why you guys misbehaving? That's the truth. So you guys coming for him, in my head I'm like, it doesn't make any sense to me because I mean, actually or really, you can still do your post and post it on Instagram. Instagram is there. You can post it on X. I mean, and it will still go viral. Blogs will still carry it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to post it on TikTok. And just like I said, there's every possibility that when you guys continue doing the whole rant and start pouring out your grievances and all of that. And at the end of the day, the government will look at it that, okay, you are using this particular app, to cause a nuisance and all. And they will ban it. You guys know how it is in this country. So it's true. Some of the things he said, there's an atom of truth in it. Yes, if you want to do your talk, go to other places and do it. I'm not even on TikTok, so that it not look like I'm fighting because I'm there. I'm not there. Do you understand? But I feel like some of the things that he has said is true.
No, it's not true because people are literally, people have freedom of speech for a reason, right? Platforms are meant to be used as expressively as possible, right? Okay, so Peller has come out and said what he said, right? But it's enough to get people angry because it's like, obviously, there's this whole thing about, the governor and bad governance or whatever.
Yeah.
People are now, based on like the whole NYC girl.
Yeah.
People are now coming out to, speak about it, draw attention to the whole thing, right? And it's like Peller is being selfish because people are actually like, trying to make a change. It's like just because of like your own selfish needs and because you don't want them to ban the app or because you feel as if like, the whole talk about the whatever is going to like, cause problems or like cause the government to be like, okay, like whatever. Yeah, like if anything, I'm not saying like he should join them or like he should join them and rant, but like he doesn't have to speak on it if he has nothing good to say at all because like this is youth actually coming together to actually do something about the government. You guess like it's not a joke thing, right? So the whole thing about Peller, like you're saying that like the whole thing was a joke or whatever, but it clearly wasn't a joke. If you watch the video, you can actually tell that he was actually being genuinely like dead ass serious. Like he was actually being dead ass serious, and he was actually being insensitive to the actual ongoing issue happening in the country, which makes no sense. As someone who is actually meant to be, a public figure, I'm not saying all public figures have to speak on. No, see, ways. You not even let me land.
Land.
You never let me land.
Sorry,
I'm not saying,
want it to crash. Land.
I'm not saying, all public figures have to speak on, pressing issues, right? But it's like, if you don't have anything to say at all, anything good, just don't speak on this. Like, don't come out and like, come at people or attack people for doing what they feel they need to do to help the government or like to promote and
Right.
bad governance.
Right.
Simple and short. So
Okay.
the whole thing about him causing the nuisance or like him whatever, it makes no sense because no one's causing a nuisance by the whole thing.
No,
And, like,
that's not what he said.
No, you said that.
Yeah.
You said that like, oh, the whole thing is causing a you said that.
No,
it's causing a
I did not.
nuisance,
That's the thing,
and that
you're-
it could lead to the
you're-
government,
you're-
and that it could lead to the government banning whatever. Like, why is that the main concern?
Okay. So, a few questions, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible that the government can wake up one morning and say they don't like things that have been said on TikTok and they can ban it? Do you agree?
That doesn't matter though. At least something is then being heard. Yeah, that could happen, but like, why is that the main concern? That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you.
Is this person being serious?
I'm being dead ass serious. Why is that the main concern?
You're being serious?
Yes, freedom
No, I
of
don't
speech.
I don't think
no,
you
what? No, see, that just shows how inconsiderate and how selfish you actually are. Like, do
Me?
you actually? Do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself?
Oh, Grammy.
You don't even use
No,
TikTok,
so-
and then you're concerned
so-
about it being banned. Why is that your concern?
So because
Do
I
you
know
use-
there are
do
people
you
that are
use-
making money
okay,
on
but
that
then
app.
do you use TikTok?
That's the problem.
And people
See-
are suffering still. So
Wait,
if people want to
okay,
speak
wait,
up about,
Oni.
if people want to speak up and use their platforms to speak up,
Okay.
why can't they speak up?
So
Why is the concern the government banning? Like, see, you are part of the problem because
I'm not part of
because
the problem.
People are actually
See,
trying to,
this
like,
is
no,
it.
you are actually part
Okay,
of the
I want
problem.
you to land because
You're
I
part
don't
of
want
the
us to-
problem.
Okay.
People are trying to find a solution for a problem, and you're here talking about what
Solution.
if the government bans
You guys,
TikTok?
you guys.
Like, how dense can you actually be
Okay.
with that statement?
Okay, so you're done, right?
Yeah.
You've landed. All right, interesting. Now, I want to state this, right? And I'll just say it as it is. If you keep ranting from now to tomorrow, let's not lie. See, I'm not going to join people in this hypocritical whatever. Do you understand? I'll say that it is, so it's on you. I mean, take it how you want it. We'll keep ranting. 30 days, Abby. I'm very sure it hasn't ended yet. So we'll keep ranting till when that 30 days is over, then we'll know what has changed in this country.
It's not
And
just
the
about the
impact
rant.
that- and
See,
the
that's what you're
impact
not
that-
understanding.
No, that's that's part
first
of
of
it.
all, I'm not.
Let me-
First of all,
let me tell you
I'm not part
something.
of this whole rant
Let
thing.
me-
But like, you don't even understand the whole purpose,
I
right?
get it.
No, the whole rant is to
No.
actually, spread awareness. When there's awareness, people actually, get up and actually actively do something about the whole
Who will do
government.
something? It's not the government.
The individuals, the citizens, the government, no, everyone, because it starts from somewhere. It starts from somewhere.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So what is the problem with the rants? So why are you actually attacking people who want to actually speak up?
I am not.
So then what is
I am
your
not.
issue?
I am so much with the Nancy girl, with the
so,
NYC
so,
girl.
so
rather.
what is your issue?
See, the problem is, I don't know why you're not getting this. Oni.
Because you're not making sense.
No,
You've not said
no,
one
no,
thing
to
that has
you,
actually
to you,
no,
to you, I
can,
am not making
You
sense.
can
That's
ask
a
them in the
lie.
comment section. You're not
Please,
making sense.
please,
you
you
actually
guys.
sound so dense, and it's
No,
actually
it's a
insane.
lie. No, it's
you
not.
sound so
no, it's
dense,
not.
and it's
so because,
so funny
see,
to me.
This is the problem.
And it's
This
so
is the problem
funny to
here.
me.
In as much as I get, in as much as I, see, you know what? I love tired. Let's go on this break, guys. Let's go on this break. We'll come back.
Nigeria, by extension Africa, battles a growing youthful population and with little or no meaningful engagement leaves a ticking time bomb on our hands. We are a blessed continent with great wealth, both in people and material. Our focus on ways remains driving conversations that affects us all. Topics in the news, social concerns, politics, leadership, governance, empowerment, resource management, conflict management, finance, SME sustainability, technological innovation, food security, health, education, brain drain, our well-being, citizenship, and much more. Our goal is to continuously drive these conversations, keep them burning at the table to effect a positive change, both for our nation and continent. Ways, what are you saying, has a secret ingredient that completes the conversation every single episode, and that ingredient is you. Our past conversations shaped our yesterday. To shape our tomorrow, we must keep talking. So, I want to hear you. Be a part of our live conversations Mondays through Fridays. And let's all have our say.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Can you be happy because I don't understand?
I just don't understand what the was
exactly
for.
because I'm excited. I
Okay.
mean, we're having a conversation and I love it. Are you not loving it?
Yeah.
You guys, look at her face.
No, because I just don't understand what my face is meant to look
Oh
like
my
right
god!
now.
No, you're supposed to be smiling more. I'm probably laughing with me. That's what it is. I hear a lot that my laugh make other people laugh. So my laugh is supposed to be making your laugh. Do you
Your laugh
understand?
is actually quite jarring.
Hey, okay, that's fine. All right, let's quickly check what Selena Gomez has for us. As she says here, it makes me sad, bitter, and I'm surprised. Okay, what's going on here? Let me quickly read out in full details. And it says Selena Gomez, the 31-year-old award-winning singer and actress, recently opened up about the emotional impact of online criticism regarding her appearance and personal life. In an interview, she expressed that negative comments. She expressed that negative comments about her weight fluctuation, which are influenced by her battle with lupus, have left her feeling a tad bitter. Okay, Gomez highlighted the intensified scrutiny women face in the entertainment industry compared to men, noting that judgments without appearance and personal choices are more severe for women. She shared that during her preparation for events, she often hopes to quickly take pictures and sit down, underscoring the pressure to meet public expectation. Additionally, she mentioned facing criticism for not being perceived as white enough or Mexican enough, reflecting the complex challenges she encounters regarding her identity. What do you think about the story, love? I feel like it's something that happens almost every time. So anybody that comes on social media to post something, whether popular or not popular, people will just come at you. But what do you think about the
What
story?
I have to say is that once again, the internet has struck and and they've done their thing because
Right.
obviously it's just a normal thing for people to come on the internet and like just attack someone,
Yeah.
make unnecessary comments, bully someone, and like just talk about things that really don't matter.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like at this point I really like don't know what could be done, like to stop like, online bullying or
Right.
like, just online hate in general. But I just feel like to the people or like to
Sorry, love.
and I just feel like to everyone, out there in general, like, like getting hate online, I feel like by now you should try and like, just train yourself to like ignore it because like it will always come. It will always happen. People will always have something to say about anything you do.
Right.
Whether like you're skinny, you're fat, you're shaped, you're slim, you're everything. Like they will just always have, something to comment about. So I just feel like it's time people, just stop giving a flying beep about, what people are saying and like, just carry on with their lives because it's not as if when anyone is really saying it's not as if like it's taking from you
Right.
or like it may have a mental toll on you like when it gets too much and like it's happening way too constant, but it's like you are a public figure, you're a big
Right.
person, you're out in the limelight, it's like it's expected to happen. So
True.
just try and block out the noise, shadow out the hate and just do your thing, I would say, because you can't actually stop people. They would always do it. They would always attack you.
That's the truth, actually. I feel like you've
No-
actually said it
no
all.
amount of no amount of like what do you want to call it, no amount of like social groups would like nothing you can
Right.
actually do would actually stop people from being people
Being
and doing
being a
what they want to
hater.
do, right? And yeah, I mean like if you're getting hate, you're doing something right, baby. So embrace the
Simple.
hate and keep pushing.
Yeah, emphasis on that, actually, because the
Embrace
truth
the
is,
hate and keep pushing.
yeah, people actually feel like whatever they have to say is actually that important.
And it's
That's the
never
problem.
relevant.
Do you understand?
It's
Tell
never
me how you're
relevant.
seeing somebody's picture and the next thing you're talking about is, oh, this clothes does not fit you. I think you should put on. Baby, what's your business?
And you know what's so funny about, all these haters
Tell me,
that
love.
hide behind the screen? It's like they say all these things, but they're actually, so dense because like they don't even know what the hell is happening behind. Like they don't know anything.
Right.
They're just saying what they assume or what they think their mind is telling them. And 9 out of 10 times it's stupid and it literally isn't true and it makes no sense all in
Right.
all.
True.
It's like
And
you don't know a person's history.
do you understand?
And to me, the
Tell me,
people
love.
that I hate, sorry, I just had to add this.
No, go on,
The
go
people
on.
that I hate are actually, the most bitter, lonely, sad of the sad of the saddest people out there. Because people, people always have something to say, right?
Right.
But people who, don't care, like don't even care to, like they have things going, like they have a life, like they're living, like they can give less of a flying beep to hate on you. But it's people that have nothing going for them, people that are lonely, are depressed, are in the dark. Those are the ones that I hate. And they're the ones that
No
need the most
jokes
help.
though. I kind of agree
And it's
actually.
true.
Because I mean, if you have so much love in your heart,
You
no matter
never
how
see-
ugly somebody looks,
Yeah,
you never
you-
feel that
you-
ugliness. You
yeah.
always see the good,
Not even,
in
not
them.
even,
So,
no matter
yeah,
how
true.
much you even want to hate on someone or whatever, if you have something, like if you're busy and you have something going for yourself,
yeah.
you wouldn't have time to be doing that.
Honestly,
That's what I'm
actually,
saying. Like,
yeah.
people just need to get busy, man. Like, jobless people need to stop hating. Like, I mean, you're jobless. Like, what are you hating for?
I mean,
You're literally jobless.
oh my God. All right, moving on to the next story. This one said piracy in Nollywood. Jide Kosoko calls for 20-year jail term for offenders. Veteran Nollywood actor Jide Kosoko has voiced his concern about the persistent issue of piracy in Nigeria's film industry, advocating for more stringent penalties to deter offenders. In a recent appearance on the Honest Bunch podcast, Kosoko emphasized the detrimental impact of piracy on filmmakers and the inadequacy of current legal repercussions. With a career spanning over five decades, Kosoko highlighted that despite his extensive experience and contributions to Nollywood, he does not consider himself wealthy by Nigerian standards, attributing this in part to financial losses incurred due to piracy. He pointed out that imposing monetary fines on individuals who have amassed wealth through pirating others' work is ineffective, as they can easily afford such penalties. To combat this, Kosoko advocates for harsher, non-monetary penalties, stating that attaching a 20-year jail sentence with no option of a fine would deter individuals from engaging in piracy. I kind of agree, actually, because, I mean, let's not lie. It's crazy to me, and I think, there was a story we took about Omoni Oboli when some Ghanaian TV stations carried her movies, right? And they started airing it without her consent, without even paying her and all of that. So it's something that happens a whole lot, like it happens a whole lot of time. Do you get? So him coming out to say that, you know what, instead of putting in a fine there, because, no matter the fine you put, these people already have money. So it's easy for them to just pay and keep it moving. Do you understand? But when you now put in normal jail time, like he made mention here of 20 years, that's a lot though. If you put 20 years, their brain will probably, correct and all. But again, I feel like this can only work in a country that is working. I did not call any country. Because the truth is, if you have the money, in certain countries, there's that belief system of you are above the law. So just imagine that. So, whether you put in the jail terms or whatever, these people, if they have money, they can always still work free. But what do you think about the story?
Okay, so firstly, like for those of you who don't know what piracy is, so it's pretty much like, when you take somebody else's work and then you make it your own work and then you put out the work out there and like you just
Without acknowledging the owner.
Yeah, so you're pretty much like stealing from another creative and making it your work. And in terms of what he said, I would say I agree to a certain extent, because like you obviously like see it happen way too much in the industry, like people get away with it so easy because like there's not like obviously like there's not really much you could do, or like they're not like strict
laws,
laws that regarding piracy. So, in my opinion, I would say, yeah, I do think like, stricter laws need to be implemented, but at the same time, I think, a 20-year imprisonment is crazy.
How now?
A 20-year imprisonment is actually crazy. That's like the same amount of time or more. Like to me, like that's slightly like, crazy. I would say like, 3 to 5 year sentence more so makes sense.
Have they collected your creative work before?
I understand where you're coming from. I mean,
With the money,
I know,
everything that you
see,
put in.
I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from, and like also like in terms to prohibit other people,
from doing
committing
it,
such
exactly.
offenses. Yeah, but then in my opinion, I still feel like 20 years is. Do you know what 20 years is?
That's what I mean.
Obviously
you have to make it sound
it'll
very.
do the job. It will do the job, but at the same time. Me, all in all, I feel like that's slightly too harsh. I feel like it should be like, obviously, who am I to? I'm not really. No one is stealing my content, so like I really cannot relate like that.
Exactly.
But I feel like alongside like with a hefty fine. When I say hefty fine, like not just 500 million. Like you said, because like you could just get that from one of your things and like just pay off like a hefty fine.
How hefty will it be? Something trillion.
Man, I don't know how hefty it would be, but
exactly, because these persons can also still collect loan. Don't forget that, they're big men. They would have access to certain things,
Oh man, 20 years is still crazy to me, Sha.
I
More
think
like a
the 20
35
years
year
is okay.
sentence, in my opinion.
A
But
5 year
then
sentence.
again, I do still feel like there needs to be stricter laws on, piracy, because some people are actually eating out of other people's work. Some people are actually making a living out of other people's work, and those people are not making the same living you're making. So
Exactly.
yes, it is very unfair. Very, 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 very unfair. And it should be a punishable offense.
All right, so on this one, we're moving to Diddy.
Oh,
And it says Diddy wins in his bid to dismiss civil racketeering claims in Leadrod's lawsuit. So I really don't, this is kind of funny to me because, again, I like the fact that, the reason why, the fact that he has a more going out for Diddy is because this guy in question did not come out with good evidence to bring him down.
Yeah,
and that's
to
the
support
problem.
his claims.
Yeah, that's the problem. I keep stating and I keep talking and keep talking and keep talking.
But I
don't know
mean,
how this Jones
the
guy.
battle is not over
Of course
because
it's not
Diddy,
over. Of course it's not over.
you're still going down. As far as I'm concerned.
That's the problem. And that's why I felt like it was important that we even talk about this a bit, right? Now, because there was a time, I think probably 2 weeks ago or so, where it was stated that the lawyers, they literally bring like people together for them to call and stay out what exactly they felt about Diddy, the things Diddy must have done to them and all of that. And I remember stating that in as much as this is a very good initiative, right, for us to see that Diddy, this guy in question is really not a good person. We already know that already, But again, we need to see like evidence. There have to be evidence. So it is one thing to say. Do you understand?
Evidence.
Exactly. It's one thing to come out
Damn.
and say, this is what Diddy did to you, this is what Diddy did that to you. But again, what exactly are your evidence to show for? Do you understand? And that's why I feel like this guy just lost the case, because I'm very sure, again, he must have bring in money and all of those things to fight the case. But see where it is
he
now.
lost the case, obviously based on lack of evidence to like the whole racketing thing, and to the also whether it was the whole breach of contract or whatever. But obviously, like it's a clear sign and a clear lesson, that obviously you must always, have, evidence
before going for
when you're presenting out a case.
It's
obviously.
even funny to me how some lawyers, but again, if it's Nigerian lawyers, they can understand that it's money that they're looking for. How do you go and fight for somebody in court when this person don't have evidence?
No,
what's the plan exactly?
It doesn't always start like that, Evidence is evidence. Some evidence are like, substantial evidence. Some evidence, are not substantial evidence.
This guy don't have
no, it's not even
now.
that. No, and like as the case, proceeds and goes on, things reveal, some things become known, some things become useless, some things become whatever. So, that's just how it works. But all in all, I'm just happy that, this
You're
is
happy?
just one of... No, let me land. You don't even let me land.
Sorry,
this is just one of, the lighthearted cases, that Diddy is facing.
And he won on this one.
It doesn't matter. It's over a breach of contract. It's not over any of the assaults or sexual allegations, right? Because
those are the major ones.
that's what I really want him to go down for, and he's gonna go down. He has to go down. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. We are here now. We'll know what that
Let's
one
see.
looks like.
Diddy, just because she won big today don't mean you gonna win tomorrow.
Hey, okay. That sounds like a trap.
Just because, let me reverse
Are you
Glorilla's.
trusting
No,
him?
let me reverse Glorilla's line.
Okay.
Just because the sun shined today, okay, whatever, doesn't mean it's gonna shine tomorrow, baby. It's not.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's like a good news for the
Good
Diddy's
news,
people.
okay.
No, for the Diddy's people,
I
of
beg.
course, that's like a
Bleep them Diddy people.
Oh no.
Bleep them on.
Well, All right, the last story we have here is Kanye, your favorite person.
Bro, this one actually took me.
Why
Actually
Why?
took me
Why did
because
it?
I kind of got insights on this. What do you mean Kanye ran away to Tokyo?
But it did now. It did.
Kanye, after, I thought you were a big dog.
Exactly.
Thought you were a big dog. He ran away because of the ongoing threats on like the whole
Yeah.
Beyonce thing. Him and
Jay-Z.
bro, that's so funny to me. Like Kanye, I think this should be a lesson to you. Like
I
you're
feel
not,
like- I
you're
feel
not
like
that much as untouchable as you thought you were. Because remember how like he
How
tweeted.
would you think he's
remember
untouchable?
how
Who
he
is he?
tweeted? He was like, "Oh, Trump is the president. I am literally untouchable."
Oof.
Like on one of his Twitter rants, right? He put that out there, and it's like, Kanye, I thought you were untouchable. Like,
My
why
God.
did you have to like flee the country? I mean, Trump is your guy, right? He must be able to do something, save you, help you, something.
Wahala.
It's funny to me. It's funny to me.
When I saw the story, I'm like, okay. And you know, the way they made it look like was more like it was going on a vacation kind of thing. I'm like, God, this guy, they run.
said the big
let's
dog, the big dog's gone.
Let's not lie. The guy's
No, but
running.
I
but
always find
again,
it funny when someone flees
yeah.
after
you've
they
done a
have
whole lot
done
of-
their dirt, knowing that they were doing dirt, but didn't care that they were doing dirt. Now all
Right.
of a sudden you want to care and flee? No, because Kanye was like, he was like, yeah, he's untouchable. Like there are no repercussions for like any of
Yeah.
the things like he said he's
Yeah.
done or he's doing, but clearly it seems like it's catching up to him now, and now he's
mean,
getting a little bit scared.
It's obvious.
a little bit. He's
So
getting a little scared.
wherever that's Tokyo, right? The place he is right now, I just hope that his brain resets.
He's probably
That's
there
if it's
causing more
possible.
havoc.
Don't they're
Probably
going to
there, probably there causing more havoc.
Well,
If you don't know Kanye, you need to get to know Kanye right now.
God.
That man is probably over there in Tokyo telling them that they're slaves to the black. Like,
the
bro,
black-
man, Kanye would literally say
What would that guy
anything,
not say?
Just probably causing havoc. Probably
my
gone
God.
to go and meet a little child and told them that, look, you're
you're
a
looking
product of-
very-
no, you're a product of an infertile. Like,
Oh
bro,
my
like
God.
just some stupid. Like he's just always out there doing something stupid. It's insane to me.
I heard something around the Jay-Z and Beyonce are thinking of, probably
Taking
filing a
legal
lawsuit.
actions.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, at this point, anything to really put Kanye down, man. That man needs to be put down.
You guys.
Someone needs to do it, because if that man is not, and when I say put down, I don't mean like put down.
No,
But
I get what
like,
you're
put
saying.
down.
Yeah.
If that man is not put down soon, he's gonna end up putting down himself in the other way.
Oh, wow.
So he needs to be saved from himself. Like, he actually needs to be saved from himself, truth be told. So at this point, I mean, like, anything to get Kanye off them Twitter fingers, do it. Them Twitter, Insta, everything fingers, just do it, man. Do it.
It's so funny to me, actually. But, I mean, I really don't know. I feel like most of the times when we talk about this, talk about these things, in my head, I'm like, okay, why is just one person causing all of this? But again, I remember like he's suffering from the whole bipolar, whatever.
Bro, it
so
doesn't even
back of my head, I'm
matter.
like,
But you know one thing about
okay.
Kanye? You know one
Tell
thing
me,
about Kanye?
tell me, love.
I would always love Kanye, and this
Ah.
also no, bro. I love Kanye, and I love his music
Okay.
down, just not this
This person that we
BS
are
he's
saying.
been putting on. Not just this. And promise you, if Kanye is to drop a new album right now, I'll be the first person to bump that. Like, I will bump it.
Oh,
But it's
wow.
like Kanye, like, you need to let the character, match the music somewhat. Like, you need to like get your act together. You're losing it, honey, and it's getting bad. It's getting bad. It's not.
is a lot.
It's not more about being
This is a
controversial
lot,
now
my chest.
and being, the most known person or the most controversial person on the internet, Kanye. You're actually losing your shit.
You'll be all right. Amen.
Amen.
So we're about, as we, start rounding up. This one is already checking time. You don't want to stay with me for an extra hour. Let's do it for an extra hour.
You don't pay me enough to do that. You-
Really? I think that's the
I
best
said
answer.
you don't
Actually.
pay me enough to do that.
Okay, so how much?
You don't
How much
even
have
pay
you?
me.
Are you being serious?
You pay me.
I thought I used to pay you.
As how?
How much the look?
Between me and who's paying who here?
I don't understand. Are you
Who's
paying
paying
me?
you?
Are you paying me?
Oh, so I don't pay you.
You pay me.
I
How
don't
much?
pay
How
you.
much are we talking
You want to
about?
actually look? In fact, look at the camera
Does
right
she
now.
look like someone like I'm
You
paying
want
me?
to
You
look at
guys.
the camera right now?
Are you you
and
paying me
tell
for
them-
real? I don't know.
Okay.
Should I send my answer? So we'll do it now.
Send your answer, but it's not salary day yet.
I'll just put you on the
it's not.
spot.
You know it's not time for salary yet.
Oh really?
You know it's not time.
Very
Very rude of you
interesting.
to ask before the last day of the month ends.
Ah!
Very rude. Very rude. And you know what? We're gonna have
Oh,
a
no.
meeting right
Oh.
after this
Interesting.
in my office.
Is how you've been serious talking about this
In
thing.
my
Like, it's not
office.
funny to me. So let's do this game, right? You ready? You know I like playing games with you now. What else can I be doing in this my beautiful life?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
So I
let's
have
play a
few
game.
questions for you.
Okay.
Okay, so this is it here. I'll say 3 things. I'll make 3 sentences, right? You tell me which of them is a lie and which of them is true. Just 3 sentences. You tell me
About
which,
yourself.
Yeah, about myself.
Okay.
About myself.
So
literally.
pretty much the game is called 2 Truths, 1 Lie.
Bless you.
Okay.
So you ready?
Let's go.
My favorite color is purple.
Mhm.
My favorite food is jollof rice.
Mhm.
My last sentence would be I love Camry so much. Which of them is the lie?
You love Camry so much.
Which of them is the lie?
You love Camry so much.
That's the lie.
I think so. Or your favorite color is purple.
You have to choose one.
The lie is you love Camry so much.
Yeah, that's the lie.
Because why the hell would you love,
Love
a Camry
Camry,
so
like,
much?
bro.
Like that's
Oh no.
that's us.
All right, tell me yours.
Oh, I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 truths,
One lie.
1 lie.
I beg, don't give me acting. This one you're looking at me like this, as if you want to take me to. I beg. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I'm thinking.
Hey, this one should be very simple.
Okay.
Alright, let's hear it.
I've lived in 3 different continents.
3 different continents.
I drive a Prado.
Drive a Prado. That's so true, actually. But go on.
And I could do the splits.
You could do the splits.
Yeah. Which one's the lie?
You could do the splits. Is the lie.
Of course that's a lie. I can't do no
It's like I don't know.
I can't do no splits, baby, and that's a wrap.
That is not a wrap yet. I'm so sorry, love. I'm so sorry. One more for the road. One more for the road. One more for the road.
Give me one for the road.
Hey.
Okay, so my drive home will be sweet, right? Okay, give me one for the road.
I like it.
Let me have one for the road.
Come on now. Come on now. Hey, come on.
Give me one for the road, John.
Okay, so So first one. I'm from Enugu State.
Hey,
Amen.
amen.
I actually don't like this wig I'm putting on.
Uh-huh.
I know a guy called Peter, and I like him. Which is the
okay.
lie.
So the lie is you don't like the wig you're putting on. Yeah.
True.
Guys, she does like a guy called Peter. Just thought to put that out there.
What the hell?
Truth be told.
Tell me.
Okay, so let me do this one real quick. I'm a lawyer.
You're a lawyer?
I'm would I say? Oh God.
You're a lawyer?
I'm a lawyer. Yes.
You are a liar?
No, no. I'm a lawyer.
I'm just joking. I got you. I'm just joking. You. What happened to probably color?
I'm a lawyer.
You're
My
a lawyer?
bank account is large,
Your bank account is large.
and my ass is fat. There's no lie there, actually. Truth be told,
Exactly. So which one? How do you not want me to not know?
just give them one. Just pick one random one and tell them it's a lie. No one that will offend me, though.
Hey, see me see problem.
I
Is
think
it
you know
not you that
which
give
one-
me the three
I think
sentences?
you know which one would offend me.
Which one is? What I want to pick is probably your bank account. Is that what will offend you?
No, if you said my ass wasn't fat, that's what would have offended me.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's fully loaded. It's full. I can see it. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for doing this with us. I can't wait to have another interesting episode. Oh, we can't wait to have another interesting episode of this gossip.
She
tomorrow.
can't even finish the sentence. Anyways, guys,